Hello dear students, very good morning all of you. Welcome to Chatty Coaching classes. I hope you all are good and studying very well. We will start with a very new chapter of your mathematics textbook, third chapter, that is polynomials. What is meant by polynomials? Have you ever listened what is meant by polynomials? No, this is the very first time you are studying the polynomials. Very new concepts, interesting topic is this, okay? You are going to study new concepts and very interesting things in this topic. Let's start with the polynomials. The definition of polynomials is, in an algebraic expression, if powers of variables are whole numbers, then algebraic expression is called as polynomial. Firstly, we will see what is algebraic expression. In the expression such as p raised to 3, 1/2 p raised to 2 plus p, this is the expression. Okay, this is any algebraic expression. Now what is power? We are written p raised to 3, p square, and here is nothing, then power is 1. This is called as powers. Okay, p raised to 3, the power of p is 3, p raised to 2, the power of 2 is 1, p raised to nothing, that is 1, the power of p is 1. In an algebraic expression, if powers of variables are whole numbers, then what is the condition? If this is the given algebraic expression and if the powers are the whole numbers, then the given expression is called as polynomials. Okay, what is called as polynomials in an algebraic expression? If the powers of variables are the whole numbers, then the algebraic expression is known as polynomials. We will see two examples. In the given expressions, p raised to 3 minus 1/2 raised to p square plus p is, powers of p are, what are the powers? 3, then 2 and 1 respectively. Okay, now 3, 2, 1, these three are the whole numbers. That is why this algebraic expression is called as polynomial. Why it is called as polynomial? They have given us condition, variables are whole numbers. If in the algebraic expression the powers of variable are whole numbers, then expression is called as polynomial. This is the expression 3, 2, here powers of p are 3, 2 and 1. 3, 2 and 1 are powers which are the whole numbers. Therefore, this expression is called as algebraic expression. We will see one more example. m raised to power 2 plus 2 n raised to power 3 minus under root of 3 m raised to power 5. Powers of the variables, here are two variables m and n. Powers of the variables are 2, 3 and 5 respectively. Now can you tell me is this expression, if this algebraic expression is polynomial or not? Can you tell me? Yes, it is a polynomial because the powers of variables are 2, 3 and 5, whereas numbers 2, 3 and 5 are what? Are the whole numbers. They have given us just a condition. Condition is what? Powers of variables must be whole numbers, then the given expression is a polynomial. You have to just check the powers of the mathematical expressions. Powers are 2, 3, 5. Yes, these three are whole numbers. Therefore, the expression is polynomial. Check the powers. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 is a whole number. Therefore, the given algebraic expression is a polynomial. As simple as that. What we have to do? We have to just look at the expression. We have to check the powers. 3, 2, 1 are the whole numbers. Therefore, this expression is a polynomial. 2, 3, 5 are the whole number. Therefore, these expressions are polynomial. Now, in the case of numbers like 6, minus 7, 1 upon 2, under root of 3, etc. You can take any of the numbers 7, 8, 9, 10, or under root of 3, under root of 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 8, 1/2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 5. These are the constant numbers and called as constant polynomials. Okay, these numbers are also called as polynomials. Why? These are the constant number and this is called as constant polynomials. So today we have seen what is meant by polynomials and constant polynomials. Polynomials is what? In an algebraic expression, if powers of variables are whole numbers, then the algebraic expression is known as polynomial. We have seen the two examples. Here the powers of p are 3, 2 and 1 respectively, whereas 3, 2, 1 are whole numbers, therefore this expression is polynomial. Second expression, 2, 3 and 5 are the powers of variables m and n. 2, 3 and 5, these numbers are the whole numbers, therefore the second mathematical expression, algebraic expression, is also polynomial. Now in case of 6 minus 7 1 half under root of 3 etc., these are the constant number, therefore such constant numbers are called as constant polynomials. Okay, if you want this you can take the screenshot and copy down in your notebook. Otherwise, now we will see the next part to this. See, the next part to polynomials and constant polynomials is types of polynomials. We are going to see the types of polynomials. In your chapter we are going to see two types of polynomials differed by, and now we are going to see based on the terms, number of terms. Okay, this is the classification of polynomials based on the number of terms in the polynomials. Based on the number of terms of polynomials are classified into monomial, binomial and trinomial. Okay, monomial, binomial and trinomial, these three are the types of polynomials based on the number of terms. By the name you can understand, mono means what? Mono is one, mial is term. Only one term in the polynomial is called as monomial. Okay, monomial is what? The polynomial consisting of single term only. Only one term is there in the polynomial, therefore it is called as monomial. Second is binomial. Two terms are in the polynomial, therefore it is called as binomial. Bi means two. Okay, bi means two. If there are two terms in the polynomial, it is called as binomial. And third type is trinomial. Tri is three. Okay, there is three terms in the polynomial, therefore it is called as trinomial. Now we will see step by step types of polynomials based on the number of terms. First type is monomial. Monomial is what? Only one term is the polynomial is called monomial. Mono is single. If there is only one term in the polynomial, called as monomial. We can see the examples like 2x and 5. You can see only single term is there, 2x, and in second example it is 5, 6 under root of 3y. You can say anything, but only one term is there, only single term is there, therefore it is called as monomial. And definition says only one term in the polynomial called as monomial. And 2x, 5, 6 under root of 3y, these are the some examples of monomial. Second type is binomial. Binomial, bi means two. Two terms are in the polynomial, therefore it is called as binomial. See, 4 raised to power x raised to power 4 plus x. Two terms are there in the polynomial, therefore this is the binomial. Again m square minus 3m, two terms are there in the polynomial, therefore this is called binomial. Binomial is two terms are there in the polynomial. Okay, and these are the examples of binomial. Third one is trinomial. Three terms are in the polynomial. See, 1 half y square minus 2y plus y. You can see this is the first term, this is the second term, and this is the third term. Overall 3 terms are there in the polynomial, that is why this is called as trinomial. And this is the example 1 half y square minus 2y plus 5. You can see 3 terms are there in this polynomial, therefore this is called as trinomial. We will revise once again types of polynomials, but we are learning types of polynomials based on number of terms. monomial, binomial and trinomial. Monomial means what? Only one term in the polynomial. 2x, 5, 6 under root of 3 into y. These are the some examples of monomial. Binomial, two terms are there in polynomial called as binomial. 4x, x raised to 4 plus x, m raised to 2 or m square minus 3m. These two are the examples of binomial. And last type is trinomial. Three terms are there in polynomial. 1/2 y square minus 2y plus y. This is the example of trinomial. You can notice there are three terms in the trinomial. That is why it is called as trinomial. Today we have seen what is meant by polynomials. After that, constant polynomials. And now types of polynomials, but based on number of terms. We will stop here today. This is enough for today. You have to write down this, copy down this in your notebook, and from tomorrow we will start with the new points. Thank you.